good night.
Yes.
I mean, I guess you really shouldn't start a sentence with good,
Good
night.
night.
But
That's a very fine finality.
yeah, but it is good night.
Because it's evening.
Because it's night.
It's 9:49 p.m.
It's, yeah,
Eastern Standard
it's
Time.
late.
It's June the 8th.
June the 8th.
We could not let this day slip by without a video because today is a very, very important day for one of the two crazy teachers.
Yeah.
Mr. Hood turns 45.
I do not turn 45. I turn 36, which pales into comparison to some of my colleagues. Okay? I'm like almost half the age of some of them.
No.
Yeah.
No. You're like a quarter of the age.
Well, maybe some of the retired teachers. I'm like half their age. Anyway, so I am 36 today. I
birthday.
almost panicked. Thank you.
You're
I almost panicked because I thought I was 37. I was like, oh my gosh, I wasted a whole year of my life. I mean,
Listen, when
37 is rough because you can almost like pretend not round up to 40. You know, if you're doing math, you can say, I didn't know 36 doesn't round up to 40. But 37 is like 3 away from 40.
it is real. It's a real deal. 36 does sound pretty young.
Yeah, 36 is like, you're like 36.
But like somebody who's 38,
Oh.
almost 39.
Oh, you're 30.
I'll be 39 in July.
39. I mean, I feel bad for. I mean, almost half their life is gone. It's awful.
No, I'm going to live till I'm over 100.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
that
1/3
stubborn.
of your life is gone.
Thanks. I've lived
Anyway,
a decent
so
life.
we decided we would come out of hibernation.
Yeah.
Really, we've been around and about, and we've been doing lots of schoolwork. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
And we may have done another video that I just haven't posted yet.
Yeah, which is ridiculous.
And
we
it was
did
a really
whole,
important video.
and she's gonna post this one tonight. Or
I am.
So
I'll
this
post
is
the other
June
one.
8th, legit June 8th.
Legit.
So
Legit.
anyway,
Can I start with my word of the day?
no, we are doing this. Even though we don't do videos every day, I would. Miss Mason doesn't want to though. I still really miss my students. I still didn't really have closure with them.
I did too.
And
I
like,
did too.
so I still think about them.
Mm-hmm.
Some, you know, I just think about their uniqueness and that kind of stuff. So anyway, we're still thinking about you because
Yeah.
until I get new kids, you're forever going to be the kids in my class.
Well,
Okay?
yeah. Well, you know, it's like that moment in history. Like March the 12th,
Mhm.
2020. That was the last day that I saw my kids face to face, and it just was left undone. So
Well,
it's really weird.
there's like a kid next door that there's two of my kids that live
Oh,
across the street, and I still
yeah.
talk to them like they're in my class
Yeah.
because they're going to be in my class forever until I
Yeah.
get new kids.
Yeah.
Okay. So
We
anyway,
love you. We miss you.
we're going to start off with the word of the day.
I love this word. I'm such a word nerd. Ah, I just love it.
You're just
This
a nerd.
word-
There's no word nerd or plant nerd or nature.
I need to be
nerd.
in the light.
You're just a nerd. That's why I screwed up so I can see my big face. You get closer.
Well, I can't. You're just as close.
I know, but your head looks bigger. Maybe your face is bigger.
The word of the day, I do look big, is you know what it is? I put the camera upside down. Like, the camera should have been the other way. Oh, well. The word of the day is debacle.
Debacle.
Debacle. And debacle is spelled Debacle. Debacle. And it is a noun. And I love this definition because the definition also has a word that's a synonym that is an awesome word as well. So, debacle means...
I look older.
You've always looked that old. But your head is your bald spot's very shiny.
It's not a bald spot. It's just...
There's no hair there.
It's
a receding
growing.
hairline.
It's like my grass that I planted. It's
Your baby grass. Do
It's
you have
baby
baby
hair. Baby hair. Don't touch me 6 feet away. We're quarantined.
I'm just going to draw it in there.
Okay, anyway, debacle.
Debacle?
Yeah.
No, my pen won't work on your head. Debacle. So a debacle is a complete failure or a fiasco. I love the word fiasco too.
My life.
Are you mad because I was making fun of your hair?
No, I don't care.
Okay, you are 36. It's pretty old. I wished Mr. Hood a happy birthday this morning by saying to the teacher who is technically 3 years my younger, but the kids all think is 10 years my senior.
Yeah.
They think you're 49. Anyway, so a great fiasco, a failure, a fiasco. So my sentences I'm going to use, because this legit happened today, is Mylan couldn't play today because she was in the middle of a fingernail debacle. So the best phrase came out of her mouth today. I forgot to tell you this earlier. The best phrase. She said, "I will never believe anything I read on the internet again." Boom! I've
Unless
succeeded
it's on
as a failure.
Wikipedia.
No, because she watched this video about, and she told me all about it, and she was like, "Can I try?" And I was getting ready to have a meeting, and so I was like, "Whatever, peace." She watched a video how you can make fake fingernails out of paper towels, cornstarch, and nail glue.
And it didn't work.
Oh no, it was an utter debacle. Okay.
Okay, so our next thing is we're going to do a little shout out to our
New hires. So
at the middle school.
yes, at the middle school. So not all across the district because we don't know about those. But so we hired 3 new teachers last week. So we interviewed them and we hired them, and we're super excited. 2 of whom are going to be in the 6th grade. So the first new teacher is going to be 7th grade language arts, and her name is Mrs. Kirsten Bradley. So we want to welcome Miss Kirsten Bradley.
Miss Kirsten Bradley.
She actually, some of our 6th graders will recognize her because she helped out in my classroom just a little bit last year, and she's great. She's going to do a wonderful job. I'm very excited to work with her. She's language arts. Then in 6th grade, we have 2 new teachers. We have a new science teacher, and it is Miss Cindy Combs, and she comes to us from a neighboring county with tons of experience. She was once, I think, named like Science Teacher of the Year. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, we're glad to have her.
I might be like Walmart shopper of the day. Anyway.
Oh my gosh.
And then finally, our final new hire is 6th grade social studies.
My new PLC partner.
And that is Mrs. Michelle Bloomfield, and she has a son who's going to be a 7th grader.
Yeah, awesome.
So,
good.
yeah.
We are super duper ecstatic
Welcome.
that they are on our team and
Yes.
at our school and
Yes.
in 6th grade
Yes.
and 7th grade because we have Miss Kirsten Bradley there.
We'll claim her though. She can
Yeah,
come
she
visit
can be
us.
down. She can be ours too. We're taking them all. Okay. All right. So the next thing, listen, did you get, is this the next thing?
Yes, and I got that, and all my kids are in that a lot.
Listen, this
This
is
is
my
awesome.
favorite thing to
I
get
love
this. I don't know.
it.
I'm like, you're like a
Can
word
you
nerd.
see it?
I'm like
Look at this. You can't see it.
I'm like a Round County's whatever. This
It's
magazine comes in
lighting.
the
I don't
mail.
know who decided. It's just Round County Schools. It's created by our very own.
Our very own. And so anyway, we wanted, there's all sorts of great things. Our district is phenomenal.
Yeah.
I mean, the teachers are doing great things, the students are doing great things, the community is doing great things, and it's got all sorts of information about what we have done during this pandemic.
You were just
It's
so full of positivity today.
Fake it
I
till you
thought
make
for
it.
sure you would do your words or the.
I'm
the
doing
national
those
days.
next.
Oh,
Oh, that's
okay.
next. And so it's got all sorts of information. So we did a shout out to the seniors of 2020, but somebody forgot to post that video,
I
and it's going to be
yeah, I
posted
didn't-
tonight.
No, that one's not gonna be posted. Tonight.
Yes, it is
No,
on
it's
June
not.
8th.
I have a special
Or,
surprise for those.
June 9th.
Maybe
June 9th.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow. But anyway, there is a really special, and you know, it's got all the pictures of the seniors in here, and it's so cool. But
I want to see.
it's got the
Oh, golly.
best wishes for the retirees.
I want to read some of their names. Let
Okay,
me see.
no, you're not.
Yes, I do.
Okay, so we're gonna go through them really fast because they all deserve our attention. So we have the Jenny Atkins from RCMS, the Shirley Anderson.
Oh,
I love
Miss
Shirley Anderson. Miss
Shirley.
Anderson. My girls love Miss
Shirley.
Anderson.
Mary Beth Armstrong.
Mary Beth,
I stole your
the
thunder.
Mary Beth
Yeah.
Armstrong. Carolyn Blair from Central Office. Always nice to run into her. Lisa Brockman
My kids love her.
from Tilden Hog. Kathy Byron
Whoop, whoop, middle
from
school.
the middle school. Susan Chin.
From the middle school.
Yeah.
We love you.
Jennifer Clark.
Oh, from Tilton Hog.
The Sandy Eldridge. Now she's the one that's twice my age. Robert Ham from Clearfield.
Oh,
Patsy Hensley
oh Miss Patsy.
from the preschool. Pam Kissinger from the middle school. Kim Little from McBrayer. Lynn
Mollahan.
from McBrayer. I meant to practice that last name.
That's okay. I got you covered.
Carol
I went to
Nieper
school
is
with her.
on contract with MSU, so hopefully she's enjoying her time there, and maybe she'll come
Yeah.
back. The Jay
Oh,
Padula
Mr. Padula.
from the middle school. He is dedicated lots of his life to the middle school and to education.
We'll do a
and
video for him.
We'll do a video
on his last day.
on his last day. Cindy Rhodes, Catherine Rogers, which we'll talk about Catherine Rogers here in a minute. Kathy Sarden, the middle school secretary. Lloyd Sarden, he worked at the BDA. Lisa Sorrell, sorry, and she was at the high school. Ann Teeger was at Rodburn. I think that's the only Rodburn one that I've said.
Yeah.
Frances Weaver, from the preschool, and listen, she has always been so cheerful when she's come to get my girls at the door at the preschool. Tammy Willis and Ernestine Wilson from the middle school. And I love Ernestine. She's a great person. And we said we would talk about Miss Catherine Rogers, and she's the one who, my understanding, she puts this together.
Yeah, she is the public relations director. Is that her official title?
There's a whole entry from her. It says a message from the editor, and it's her last message, and it talks about some of the things that she's done and how she became to be part of this job. And Catherine has always been so good to me and my wife and the teachers in this district.
I guarantee you that a lot of our students and our students' families have seen Catherine at events because she goes to all kinds of events at all the schools, and she takes pictures, and she makes the wonderful banners at central office, and she puts these together. She does everything. She writes beautiful articles, and she is really a person who is most often behind the scenes, but has a huge rippling impact. So, Catherine, we love you.
We do love you.
And we are so thankful that you have promoted our school and our students and the good things that are happening in this district for so long. And we hate to see you retire, but we hope that you enjoy traveling and spending some time with those your family and grandbabies.
We hope you enjoy your retirement, and you deserve it, definitely, Catherine, just like all of our other retirees.
We love you.
So, moving on to our next segment, and
It's the National Days. Everybody just drop everything that you have.
It's the National Days, and there are how many?
1,500.
That's going on my tombstone.
But you know what? I guarantee you there are more than
No,
that.
there's only 365 days. So anyway, today is National Best Friends Day.
Oh.
I wish I knew where my best friend was right now. I would say, anyway, Miss Mason's one of my best friends. And I have to say that because we're on air. And but anyway, so I'm super thankful for her as well as my other best friends.
Yep.
Okay. It's National Name Your Poison Day. And so this goes back, this is all about having to pick
the lesser of two evils.
The lesser of two evils,
it's a figurative language right here, kids.
Picking options in your life. And so today, or decisions you've made in your life at some point. And so today is all about reflecting on those decisions. And they're not sure where the phrase name your poison comes from, but they're pretty sure it's in regards to making a choice from a set of bad options. Sometimes you have to make the best choice out of a bunch of bad choices. And so you have to make the one that's going to, you hope work out, has more positive than negative associated with it.
So in my classroom, my students, I use the phrase choose your poison. And I'll be like, okay, kiddos, choose your poison. And they'll look at me like, what are you talking about? But it's like I'm playing with them because they may not like to read at all. So I give them 2 articles to choose from, and I say, okay, kids, choose your poison. Because they think that both of them are not like they'd rather be doing something else. But it's like, I use it in a playful term, but it really is.
Well, I'll do that too. They'll say, I don't want to read that article. And I'll say, well, here's another article. You're gonna read the article.
This article or this article?
So one of the articles you have to pick is hopefully better than the other one. Yeah. So anyway, but because I'm so obsessed with these national days, and it pains my heart to know that because we're not doing a video every day, that we're missing some. So
you know what we should do? We should go back and spotlight some of the days that we've missed.
Yeah, we should. I'm going to do that.
A true fan of National Days would put the time in to do that.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to within the next few weeks. Okay. But tomorrow is National Call Your Doctor Day.
I need to call the doctor.
And it's National Donald Duck Day. So when I read this, I thought I had already written this down, and I thought National Donald Duck Day. This is the most important part. National Donald Duck Day was today, and I thought, oh my gosh, because it's his birthday.
Today is his birthday or tomorrow?
Tomorrow is his birthday.
Okay.
So I thought, oh my gosh, we had the same birthdays.
Oh.
He's probably 23 like me too. So anyway, and that's all. Oh wait, no, and also today is National Upsy Daisy Day.
Upsy Daisy.
Upsy Daisy, and it's a day to encourage you to face the day positively, and to get up gloriously, gratefully, and gleefully each morning. And ways you can celebrate this day is you can encourage someone, you can make a donation, you can call a long lost friend. And what's interesting to me about this
How
is
would you have their number?
I don't know. You can get on social
You
media.
could look on social media,
Duh.
but just make sure it's the right one.
Created in 2003, and that's the same year I graduated from high school.
I graduated from college in 2003. But that's interesting.
'Cause
Because we're
you're
only
old.
3 years apart.
you're old.
Well, I was young when I graduated high school. I was 17, so
Weirdo.
I was 20 when I graduated college.
Okay, so
Nobody cares.
our next thing is we'd like to just tell you a little bit about what we have done this summer, over the summer. Some things I have done is I started a renovation project about 3 months ago, and it's still not finished. So,
And how large was it? Was it a major undertaking?
oh yeah, it was a small bathroom. So it's been a rough, and
You should put some pictures of it.
I've
before and after.
I have contracted just about everybody out there to help me do some of it. So
It
anyway,
looks good though. It does. It really does.
I've played with my children. I've enjoyed this time playing with my children. I've enjoyed this time reading to my children too.
Yeah.
One of the things that we did. Both of them had a birthday. One turned
Yeah.
4, one turned 7, and they both got several books for their birthday. You're yawning.
I'm tired. I only got like 4 hours of sleep
Not my
last night.
problem. And so we've been reading a lot. I've been reading myself. I've visited with relatives, even though you're not supposed to. I've walked around the neighborhood. I've met lots of the neighbors because we've lived here for a couple years. But with everybody getting out and stuff like that, it's been
Yeah.
neat to meet people. I've painted porches. I've done some things around the house. I've mulched. I've maybe planted something. I don't know. So anyway,
It looks
that's
nice.
what I've done.
You
So
got
what
some
have
new
you
chairs?
done?
I have not done nearly as much as Mr. Hood. I've worked a lot, to be honest with you. I have. My kids were like, "Why are you always in a meeting or on the phone?" So, but I'm working on cool stuff. It deals with the Cape Rep assessment and how to score constructive response and short answers.
Boring.
Yeah, it really is. The kids are like,
I'm just kidding.
but I have gone to Rodburn Park a couple of times.
Oh, I love
with,
Rodburn Park.
The kids and with our dog.
I've never been invited, but that was okay.
I've walked a lot. I walk a lot. Mr.
Yeah.
Hood walks with me too, but I walk a lot. I walk in the morning and
Yeah.
the evening. I've walked around the neighborhood, and now this is kind of cool. I've seen a great deal of wildlife. I saw a coyote. Yes, I did. I am guaranteed it was a coyote. I saw a coyote. I saw a mama raccoon and 3 babies. I saw a bear, a picture of a bear. I didn't see the actual bear.
She thinks she's Dr. Doolittle. That's old school.
Oh, and then one morning I was walking and I saw where one of our neighbors' tree got hit by lightning.
That is pretty cool.
It
That did
was
happen. She's not
fascinating.
lying about that.
It was fascinating. Like, hopefully the tree lives, because technically when a tree is hit by lightning, it only has a 50% chance of survival.
Yeah.
And I wasn't in the neighborhood the night that it stormed. I was over somewhere else. And, but it was bad. It was crazy. I've been to Paragon, which I had to go the long way around because the road is technically closed off. And it took me forever to get there, and it was kind of scary, and it was really hot, and we took the dog. And then on the way home, for the first time, our dog threw up all over the car.
That's pretty cool.
It
And you
was
had to clean it up.
disgusting. Yeah.
So, anyway, moving on. Is that it? That's all you've done?
Yeah, apparently.
Okay. All right. So listen, we're still here. We're still kicking. 36 is a new 16. Okay.
Oh,
So-
I wouldn't go back to 16. I'd do
So-
like 25
Okay.
or something.
Yeah. Anyway, and we will see you later.
Bye.
Bye. Now you have to put this up tonight.
I have no energy.
What is wrong with you?
I'm tired. Ugh.
Oh, you.